Well, hey, I just realized it's been a while since I've shown you a shop project. It's the middle of winter here in New England, so I don't get a lot of time out in the shop because it's pretty cold, but I've got a little propane heater running today. Don't worry, there's enough leaks in this place to keep the air circulating, so I'm not worried about the propane. But I've been working on an old dresser that we found on the side of the road. I'm guessing it's, based on its construction, the wear, and the nails that were used on it, my guess is early 1900s, probably over 100 years. Based on the wear alone, I would guess that it's over 100. I had to replace the runners on the inside, the whole thing. So hang on, and I'm going to show you what we did. All right, so there she is. She's a real beauty. It's pine, a simple pine dresser, 3 drawers, 2 locks. One of the lock sets missing. This dresser, like I said earlier, we got this on the side of the road, and this is going to be for us to use in the house. So I didn't go too crazy on getting it ready. Like I said, I had to redo the runners on the inside, and I'll show you that in a second. But I'm not going to replace the lock that's missing. You can see right there on the second drawer that there's a lock set missing. We're not going to replace that. It's never going to lock, so we don't really need to look at it. You'll notice the blue tape on it. That tells me which drawer goes where, because I learned a lesson a long time ago, especially on antique handmade furniture, that the drawers are all different sizes and they're built to fit the hole. So you can't really interchange them. So once I got them in the order they needed to go in, I marked them. And since we're going to be moving this into the house, I wanted to keep them marked so we don't mix it up again. And I've already, my wife has already told me that the knobs that I put on there, she doesn't like, so we're going to swap those knobs out. But all right, let's take a look on the inside of this thing so you can see. I'm going to see if I can get the camera a little bit closer so you can see what I did on the inside. All right, so when we got it, all the drawers were sticking. So they didn't slide, but now you notice they slide pretty easy. So I'll take a couple of drawers out so you can see what I did. So if you look inside, these are the runners. Old furniture, obviously there's nothing mechanical in it, so they basically run wood on wood. So there's always a lot of wear. And when the drawer won't go in straight, or it wiggles when it goes in, it means that these runners on the sides have worn down. And I'm not sure I'm even pointing at the right thing, or if you can see it, but these runners on the side, let me switch sides. These runners, there's some wear on it. I'm gonna take the phone off we get inside and get a closer look. You can see what I talked about the wear. I'm gonna get down here. You can see the wear right here. That's from the drawer. That's from the drawer running for 100 years or more. Wood on wood has really worn that down. So that's one of the original runners in there, but I did have to replace some of this wood. And there's some new runners on this side that just keep the drawer from moving side to side. That's all it is. But it runs on the wood here. You can see it runs on the wood here, the bottom of the drawer. And it just runs in. There's a little space. It's really hard to see, but there's a little space right there that the drawer runs on. So all that new wood I've had to replace. I replaced all of that. I can show you on the drawers. Kind of an interesting joinery. It's not tongue and groove. Not tongue and groove. It's not dovetail. Sorry, tongue and groove, something completely different. It's not dovetail. It's dowels. Dowel joinery, rabbeted and then held together with dowels. The other interesting thing I'm learning about sort of vintage and antique furniture is they use quality wood on the front, on the pieces that you'd see, but then they didn't spend a lot of time on the wood that you didn't see. Like, look at this drawer. Look at the side of that drawer. It's milled so it will fit, but it's not sanded to perfection. Hand-cut dovetails in the back of the drawer, and you can see that there's also some nails in there holding things together. But it's whatever wood there was, and the same in the back. And in fact, in the back, the drawer doesn't even go all the way to the top, and it looks like it never did because that's not broken on the back at all. Now, let me show you the bottom of the drawer. The bottom of the drawers are very interesting too. So this is what it runs on. It runs on these sides, and you can see how worn this is here. And there's evidence that at one point it was probably replaced right here. So I didn't go crazy on replacing the drawers. I spent my time inside the carcass getting that done. But it does help. And then the other thing I did, paste wax. Paste wax is a drawer's best friend. Keeps things moving, and it makes life a lot easier. So it mechanically, I guess is the word, it works. The drawers move in and out. We're not sure really what finish we're going to put on it yet, but it's really too cold to do any finish here right now, because here in New England, like I said, it's although it's a little warm today. This is a snowblower because we got a snowstorm coming. It's a little warm today, but we do have a snowstorm coming tonight into tomorrow, so we'll see. So we're going to leave it here. If we change the finish on it, I'll give you an update, but I thought I'd let you know sort of what projects are going on. Thanks for tuning in. Hit like, subscribe, tell your friends, whatever you need to do. Thanks again.